To order for February 11th, 2026. Will the clerk please open the board for roll call? Will the members vote? Madam Clerk, please take the roll.
Mr. Chairman, you have 8 members present. You have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Or do the members have any personal orders before we get started today? We have 4 bills on the calendar. Seeing none, we're going to start with item number 1 on your calendar today, House Bill 359 by Leader Lamberth. He was just in the room. Give him just a second to get back. So without objection, we're going to go to item number 2 on your calendar. Item number 2 on your calendar, House Bill 729 by Representative Barrett. Representative Barrett is also tardy. We're going to roll that without objection to the Hill. Item number 3 on your calendar, also by Representative Barrett, House Bill 1368. Tardy again. We're going to roll item number 3 without objection to the Hill. Item number 4, House Bill 1247 by Representative Renaud. I do not see her, so without objection, it's also to the Hill, which brings us back to the top of the calendar. Item number 1 on your calendar, House Bill 359. We have a motion and second in front of you. Leader Lamberth, I think you also have an amendment that you'd like to put on, drafting code 011915.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman.
I have a motion and second on the amendment. All those in favor of drafting code 011915 going on the bill, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, amendment drafting code 011915 is now on the bill. Leader Lamberth, you are recognized on House Bill 359.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And if I may, we have a whole group of Leadership Sumner folks here today. If you make my friends welcome here. I think they're in the back over here. They won't come see me hard at work on their behalf. So, Mr. Chairman, we've changed the bill from last year, obviously, drastically, that dealt with driving without a license. The reason is there was an officer that was hit by a drunk driver in my district just a couple of months ago. And when I called the district attorney's office to say, hey, just want to check on the charges on this. Is he being charged with vehicular assault, everything else? They said, well, we actually can't. They charged him with the DUI and a lower felony of reckless endangerment. I said, what do you mean you can't? You know, he's got a broken bone. Of course you can charge him with vehicular assault. And they said, well, no, y'all charged him to the statute a few years ago and removed broken bone out of the description of a vehicular assault. And it was broken bone of those under 12. I cannot imagine that was done in any way other than an oversight within a bigger bill. But we're just changing it back to what it's always been. Obviously, if you were hit by a drunk driver and it breaks a bone, that is serious bodily injury.
Thank you, Leader Lambert, for that description. Thank you for your hard work. Chairman Gillespie, you are recognized.
Thank you. Sorry, I know this isn't the time for this, but would this be retroactive in that since it's a budgetary fix, or?
Leader Lambert.
No, unfortunately, it would not. I mean, it is effective July 1st. Again, for all of time, just about. I mean, that has been the description. If you break somebody's bone, obviously that falls under that description of serious bodily injury. It is something that just needs to be fixed. It's a small tweak, but we can't go back in time.
Thank you, Leader Lambert. Any further questions? Seeing none, are the members ready to vote? Will the clerk open the board for a vote? All those in favor of House Bill 359 moving on to full finance, say aye. Those opposed, vote no. Has everyone taken their vote? Would anybody like to change their vote? Seeing none, would the clerk please call the vote?
Mr. Chairman, you have 8 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 359 moves to full finance.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I hope the next committee is half as kind to me as y'all been. Thank you.
Thank you. Without objection, we're going to go out of order. Take item number 4 on your calendar, House Bill 1247 by Representative Renaud. I see her right down here. We have a motion and second on the bill. Representative Renaud, I think you also have an amendment you'd like to put on, which is drafting code 013061. Is that correct?
Correct.
We have a motion and second on the amendment. For the purpose of discussion, we're going to put that amendment on and then discuss the bill as amended. All those in favor of drafting code 013061, say aye. All those opposed, amendment drafting code 013061 goes on the bill. We're now back on the bill as amended. Representative Renaud, you are recognized on House Bill 1247.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Committee, this bill would exempt the first $20 of a purchase from sales tax when physical cash has been paid for the transaction. It doesn't mandate cash use at all. It simply creates a modest incentive to keep cash circulating and provides a tax relief option that really every Tennessean can choose to take a part of if they wish. The amendment before you states that the policy is structured as a 2-year pilot program, so it's something we can try out and evaluate its effectiveness, administrative impact, and any fiscal footprint before potentially making a long-term decision. In the recent North Carolina Western North Carolina and East Tennessee disasters, emergency assistance cards were passed out to be used, but a lot of people could not use them because there was power and connectivity issues. And so this would just be a small way to make sure people are reminding them that cash is important, that there are times where it's necessary. This bill also would support Tennesseans who are unbanked or underbanked. A lot of rural communities, seniors, and low-income communities primarily use cash, so it would benefit a lot of folks in those areas. And then it can also help reduce the processing fee for small businesses if folks can use cash. And then I think it's important to note that highly cashless societies like Norway and Sweden are actually looking for ways to introduce cash back in now that they see some of the problems with the risks with the cybersecurity and infrastructure vulnerability. So I hope it's something you'll consider as you go through the budgetary process.
Representative Renaud, do the members have any questions? Seeing none, thank you for the bill. The amendment does reduce it by $20 million, but it's still $383 million. So because it does have a fiscal impact, without objection, House Bill 1247 goes behind the budget.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Now, without objection, we're going to go to item number 2 on your calendar. I think Representative Barrett has come in the room. House Bill 729. Representative Barrett, I think you also have an amendment that you'd like
I do, Mr.
to
Chairman.
consider.
This drafting code 012980.
That is correct. Do I have a motion? Do I have a motion on the bill? Yeah, I have a motion on the bill. Do I have a second? Second. I have a second on the bill. He referenced, Representative Barrett referenced drafting code 012980 for discussion. Do I have a motion and second on the amendment? We have a motion and second on the amendment. We're now voting on the amendment to put on the bill and have discussion. All those in favor of amendment drafting code 012980, say aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. Drafting code 012980 is now on the bill. Representative Barrett, you are recognized on House Bill 729.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill, as you all may recall, is dealing with the intentional blocking of highways, bridges, and overpasses, roadways. Would create a Class D felony. And we've been here before behind the budget with a little bit of a fiscal note on this. So hopefully this year, as we're addressing some of these issues with the protests and the illegal immigration, maybe we can get this funded this year.
Thank you, Representative Barrett. Any questions for Representative Barrett on the bill as amended? Seeing none, as you stated, it does have a smaller than Renault's fiscal note. And so without objection, House Bill 729 goes behind the budget. Representative Barrett, you also have item number 3 on the calendar, House Bill 1368. I have a motion and a second on the bill? Representative Barrett, you are recognized on House Bill 1368.
Again, thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill just deals with an inequity with how the business tax is being applied and collected across the state as it relates only to appraisers who are the only party to a real estate transaction that has to pay this tax. Real estate agents, brokers, bankers, lawyers, title companies are not paying business tax. So we're just seeking to do away with it. Again, this is also a small impact, so hope to get it taken care of this year as well.
Thank you, Representative Barrett. Any discussions or questions for Representative Barrett? Seeing none, as you stated, House Bill 1368 does also have a small fiscal note. Look forward to working with you in discussion about it. So without objection, House Bill 1368 goes behind the budget.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Barrett. Any other discussion from the members? Representative Chisholm, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to give a real quick shout out to my people from Memphis, from the Serenity Recovery Centers, Ms. Paula Hopper and her staff with her. Just make a welcome.
Thank you all. Got a good one in Jesse Chisholm. He's any further discussion or announcements from the members? That completes our business for the day. So I see none. So we stand adjourned.